Have you ever found yourself too fatigued to enjoy a basic walk on the street or felt your legs give out after ascending stairs? As we age, keeping strong and healthy legs becomes crucial for keeping our freedom and appreciating an active lifestyle. In this video, we will expose the secrets to maintaining strong legs by simple food changes and efficient training programs. You'll learn inspirational true tales of people like Mr. Edward and John, who turned their life around by bolstering their legs, and knowing the scientific causes of our weakening legs over time. We'll also explore the top key foods to increase your leg strength and offer doable advice on how to include them into your regular diet. Keep tuned to the very last to discover how consistent workout, appropriate hydration, and mindful living may significantly improve your leg health, whether your goal is to restore mobility, prevent falls, or just improve your quality of life. This DVD provides insightful analysis and useful guidance. You won't want to miss us on this road towards robust, healthy legs and start towards a more vivid life. And active should you not be subscribed. I advise signing up and turning on the alert bell. Helps you not to miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you liked this video, you may. If you appreciate the subject of this video, you assist me to keep disseminating the important teachings by like and sharing it. If you wouldn't kindly comment 0 to let me know how I may make improvement and create better movies for you right now. Let's start. As time went on, Jane discovered struggling with age and its unavoidable consequences on his body, yet a ray of optimism showed through when his doctor informed him that although aging is a normal aspect of life that we all have to deal with, not all is lost. Confront the consequences it causes on our legs and general mobility. However, they may even be controlled and astonishingly much enhanced by the correct decisions and lifestyle changes. This revelation touched a deep level inside J.N., kindling a fresh discovered will and hope. J.N. arrived at realize that keeping strong and healthy legs requires more than just avoiding discomfort. It also requires changing your comprehensive approach to wellness. He found that a balanced diet high in vital minerals is absolutely needed for supporting both muscle and bone health. Meals rich in protein, for example, became learning the value of rebuilding muscular fibers threatened to shrink by age. His comrades in the fight also adding vitamin D and calcium to his diet as their important functions in maintaining bone density and strength. As he grew, John also found great interest in to find more about the advantages of anti-inflammatory foods as almonds and fatty fish that can help him maintain joints flexible and add agility, allowing him to move more easily and with less discomfort. As he thought back on his own, John had a great insight on the adjustments he was going through. Did not mean the end of his treasured hiking adventures. Rather, they acted as a strong wake-up call. This moment of clarity reminded him his body required more than just casual disregard. It needed attention, and a committed dedication to better living changed his path from one of only recovering lost strength to embracing it. John's new idea of good aging was a thrilling and powerful road that day by day started to wonder a fundamental question: what can I do right now to improve the condition of my legs? This search turned out to be a source of everyday inspiration and drive. It drove him to be deliberately enjoying every mouthful, made sure his body was nourished, and motivated him to keep exercising, whether that meant walking to do strength workouts or even simply standing up more frequently during the day. Every choice it became an act of self-love, a validation that John was deserving of attention and energy. John's dedication to his well-being developed into a lovely road of rediscovery, reminding him that although age may be a number, but the quality everyday decisions we make define our lives. And the biological reasons behind leg weakness. Leg weakness is not only a minor annoyance, but also a many older people deal with regular and sometimes upsetting problems as we travel through life, battling emotions of tiredness and unsteadiness that can make us susceptible. Nonetheless, this phenomena is firmly anchored in certain biochemical changes our bodies undergo. By knowing these elements will enable us to work proactively to maintain our strength and mobility, enabling us to confidently and vibrantly negotiate our older years. If you are still viewing this video and discover these, please note 1 below to let me know you are still with me. One of the main offenders. Lessons valuable. Leg weakness results from the slow muscle loss known as sarcopenia, which starts to sneak in about 40, and the speed slows down dramatically until we hit 60. Understanding that this normal drop in muscle mass might leave our leg muscles weak is distressing. Becoming weaker and less competent, which makes it more challenging to complete daily chores once seemed natural image actions like climbing a flight of stairs raising. Simple acts like carrying a supermarket bag or even getting out of a chair can become difficult tasks. It's not only a physical struggle, it can also have an emotional toll, producing emotions of anger and hopelessness additionally. Often accompanying a decrease in muscle mass is a loss in bone density, which can lead to this disorder of osteoporosis greatly increases the fragility of our bones, thereby raising our chance of fractures. Especially in the legs, the idea of a basic slip causing a major damage is sufficient to inspire a strong sensation of fear, reminds us that our bodies, which used to seem so robust, and as we age, resilience might become fragile and our regular activities could develop into possible risks along with these. Muscle and bone adjusts our joints to offset the years of wear and tear, especially in important regions like over time, the cartilage cushioning knees and hips can degrade, causing discomfort. And imagine waking up and every time you walk, you have a dull aching in your knees. This ongoing agony might greatly restrict your range of motion and finally your mobility. The delight of the anxiety of discomfort or the difficulty keeping up with loved ones can rapidly overwhelm a fast walk or promenade. Moreover, hormonal changes are quite important in this aging process. Often declining amounts of testosterone and growth hormone reduces our body's capacity for healing and rebuild muscular tissue. It might be depressing to realize our body might be working against us in our search of vitality and strength. Interaction of several biological elements usually results in a downward spiral of physical activity brought on by discomfort or falling-related anxiety. Aggravate our deterioration of our legs, muscles, and bones. It's a vicious cycle that might leave us feeling imprisoned, longing for the times when we moved effortlessly and gracefully in our daily life. Many elderly persons clearly show the results of these bodily changes. Imagine the annoyance of trying to ascend a set of steps and find yourself against major obstacles. Without depending on the railing for assistance or the shame of having to lift yourself up from a chair with once taken for granted, your hands can become sources of anxiety and suffering. The fear of falling might loom big turning outdoor. In view of these facts, things that should be fun become difficult and dangerous endeavors. We must so accept the scientific basis for leg weakness and advocate for our health, adopting a proactive strategy combining conscious awareness with strength training, balancing activities. Let us vow to learn how nutrition may empower us to keep our freedom and improve our quality of life. These adjustments, facing them squarely and discovering ways to completely and vibrantly live in our senior years. 3. Calcium-rich diets are vital for strong and healthy legs. We also elegantly travel the path of aging. The strength and condition of our legs become more than just a concern of physical well-being, reflect our freedom, vigor, and capacity to fully embrace life. What we select to feed our body with is basic to keep strong and robust legs. Among the many nutritional heroes, rich foods stand out as vital partners in our search for strong leg health. Calcium is not only a mineral, but also the cornerstone of our bone construction. It is helped to maintain bone density and strength, which are absolutely necessary for our mobility and general quality of life. Consider the results of ignoring our calcium intake. Without enough calcium, our bones can become porous and brittle, increasing our chance of fractures, especially in sensitive areas. Places like the hips and legs. This truth may be terrifying as it challenges our independence and can lead to a cascade of medical problems influencing our everyday life. Therefore, it gets essential to choose foods with awareness that give calcium top priority to strengthen our legs and protect our future. So we have to deliberately include many meals high in calcium in our dairy products are a great source item for regular meals, creamy milk especially. Apart from calcium, silky yogurt and delicious cheese offer other vital minerals that support bone health. Although if you must restrict dairy or are among those who choose plant-based substitutes, any reason, there's no need to worry. Nature presents a goldmine of choices. Leafy green like kale or collard, rich in calcium, greens and broccoli fit easily into your diet, whether in vivid salads, hearty soups, or as a great side dish. Also, let's not ignore the advantages of fortified foods, including numerous cereals, liquids, and plant-based milk such. Calcium enrichment in almond or soy milk greatly increases our daily intake and so makes them great options for people with dietary limitations, guaranteeing everyone gets access to the nutrients required to flourish. It's all about wise decisions that empower us to cultivate because the value of calcium beyond the physical realm of bone condition. It addresses the very core of our life. When we tend to our body with deliberate nutrition, we not merely strengthen our bones. The great words of the Buddha really resound here and enhance our life. By choosing to invest, health is the greatest gift, contentment, the greatest wealth, fidelity, the finest relationship. In our health, wholesome meals allow us to not only extend our lives, but also provide us the capacity to stay vibrant and linked to the surroundings. Adopting these practices are acts of love for oneself and a dedication to fully live life, appreciating every moment with the power derived from well-nourished legs, protein abundant in diet. While we negotiate the convoluted road of life, especially in terms of our graceful aging, it becomes more and more important to pay great attention to the meals we eat. One vitamin that jumps out as necessary for maintaining strong and healthy legs is protein. This amazing vitamin is fundamental in developing and maintaining our muscles, is essential for preserving not just leg strength, but also our general mobility and independence. But we should also realize that our bodies lose some of their effectiveness in generating proteins, emphasizes even more the need of making sure we are ingesting enough of this vital vitamin, can help to avoid the all too regular problem of muscular loss, a difficulty that many people experience when they enter their older years. Let's examine this comparison. Our muscles need the correct nutrition to maintain strong, much like a car needs gasoline to function. Without enough protein, our muscular muses can greatly weaken the legs. Generally, the first to see this drop results in challenges completing daily chores like going upstairs or even getting up from a chair. The idea of these simple tasks turning into a battle may be both depressing and frightening, but the good news is that there are many of tasty and easily available choices accessible to help you satisfy your protein requirements and keep your strength for lean meats like chicken. High-quality protein found in lean cuts of turkey and beef is necessary to preserve muscular mass, and not only are alternatives flexible, but also quite delicious, which lets you create a variety of dishes. Meet any. Maybe you might like a robust turkey chili or a scrumptious grilled chicken breast beside a crisp salad. Soothes the spirit. The choices are unlimited and may be customized to fit your dietary requirements and personal tastes. Needs. Furthermore, let us not ignore the amazing advantages of fish. Fatty, excellent sources of protein include kinds like salmon, tuna, and mackerel that have further health advantages as they are high in heart-healthy omega-3 fatty acids that can greatly lower inflammation in our joints, therefore improving their general condition and facilitating mobility. By means of this, imagine the delight of savoring a well-made salmon fillet, knowing that you are not only fueling your body for a flexible and healthy, but also treating your taste sensations. Consider eggs. These little powerhouses abound in protein. Eggs may be made in innumerable ways, whether your preferred method is scrambled, poached, or as part of a great omelette. Eggs fits with every meal they provide as a great morning staple or even a quick and filling lunch snack. Furthermore, if your inclination is for plant-based choices, you're lucky. There are many of options here that are just as beneficial, like quinoa, chickpeas, and lentils. Vegetables are simple additions to many dishes, providing both protein and vital nutrients while satiating your appetite for substantial meals, such as you might create a cozy lentil stew that warms your heart, also warms your taste and nutrition, or a chickpea salad full of nutrients and taste. Furthermore, nuts and seeds include flax seeds and almonds, walnuts, chia seeds offer a great combined protein with good fats to support general muscular strength. These nutrient-dense snacks can savored on their own, sprinkled over salads, or incorporated into smoothies for a further protein boost. Picture snacking on a few mixed nuts, enjoying the crunch, while knowing you're nourishing your body with goodness. Foods containing vitamin D such as. You still give your leg first priority, but as important is paying attention to another vital nutrient, vitamin D. This essential vitamin helps your body effectively absorb calcium, which is needed for maintaining healthy bones. The value of this link is very impossible without enough vitamin D. Even if you're getting enough calcium, your body may find it difficult to use it efficiently. This insufficiency can leave your weak and fragile bones, raise your chance of fractures and falls. The results of this lack might be concerning, particularly as good mobility depends on strong bones also. Moreover, vitamin D stimulates muscular activity, which maintains leg strength and reduces the risk of falls. A worry many elderly people have about losing independence or stability is a terrifying idea that makes the search of enough vitamin D even more urgent. Sadly, many elderly deal with vitamin D insufficiency brought on by low sun exposure or a diet devoid of this essential component. But worry not. Many great and easily available meals can help you satisfy your vitamin D requirements. Fatty fish, such salmon, trout, and sardines, are clearly outstanding providers of vitamin D. These fish not only give this vital vitamin, as well as good omega-3 fats that further promote joint health. Image yourself savoring a wonderfully cooked piece of fish whose savory taste blends wonderfully with fresh herbs and lemony goodness, while knowing you're feeding your health. Incorporating egg yolks in your diet is another basic yet powerful approach to increase your vitamin D levels. This substance may be readily included into your meals, range from baked products to morning fare. Furthermore, think about include fortified items on your grocery list. Much dairy products, certain orange drinks, and even some cereals are enriched with vitamin D, filling any dietary deficiency you may have. The ease of fortified foods helps more easily than always making sure you're obtaining the vitamins required to be robust and healthy. If you're leaning toward plant-based alternatives, mushrooms, especially types like shiitake, may be a rich source of vitamin D, particularly if they have prior sun exposure before harvest. Imagine adding sauteed mushrooms for your salads or pasta can improve the taste and nutritional worth of your food. More advice on keeping them in leg strength: consistent training when it arrives. Regular exercise is equally as important as the food in preserving your leg strength and general health as you age. You eat, if not more. Thus the adage, an object in motion stays in motion, rings true. Especially true for our bodies regularly active in order to maintain muscular strength, all of which are really essential as we become older. Joint flexibility and general leg health, which relate to walking. Maintaining the muscular mass in your legs will depend much on swimming or modest strength exercise, which helps. Daily activities not only are more fun but also easy. Knowing that something as basic as a movement may strengthen one. If you are still seeing this video and find these lessons helpful, have such a great influence on our life, please remark below to let me know you are still with me, even if you have never regularly worked out before. Beginning with something as simple as a daily swim or walk might result in significant changes in how your legs feel and move. The act of stepping outside, breathing in the fresh air, and experiencing the sun on your face may revitalize your body and soul, as well as gently. Yoga or Tai Chi are two types of exercise that may really improve flexibility and balance. Stress-regulated motions and stretching not only helps muscles to get stronger, but also lowers the company's aging. This decrease in rigidity must be especially sensitive. Why? It reduces the likelihood of falls, thereby enabling us to negotiate life with confidence and grace. Imagine the sensation of success you have during a mild yoga practice in which every stance advances you toward knowledge of your body and its capacity as you proceed through exercises, developing strength, while developing mindfulness and calm. Also, engaging in group fitness programs can help to promote a sense of community and friendship that inspire and support from other people aiming at same objectives. Stay hydrated. Keeping strong and healthy legs is a multifarious endeavor that goes beyond only regular. One very important but often neglected factor is the need of exercise and following a healthy diet. Not only is water a fundamental need, but being well hydrated also helps to important lifeline for your body, impacting a wide range of vital processes like boosting muscular performance too. When you are well hydrated, your muscles can contract more effectively, ensuring the lubrication of your joints and thus promoting you will move with more force and agility, and your joints also gain greatly from the cushioning that enough water offers to guarantee smooth gliding between one another. This hydration is especially important without conflict or discomfort since as we become older, our bodies naturally lose their ability to preserve. This physiological shift increases our vulnerability to regularly occurring dehydration, without us even recognizing it, particularly when we find ourselves too busy or completely absorbed in our everyday tasks. Pause and sip. The consequences of dehydration might initially show gently, maybe through moderate tiredness or a minor performance decline, but if ignored, it might result in more major problems that clearly affect our comfort and mobility in major ways. Have you ever encountered that clearly? After a long day on your feet, you may have a sense of stiffness or heaviness or pain in your legs. This discomfort may very effectively be your body's means of delivering an urgent message. Seniors in particular need extra water. Pay great attention to your hydration level. It is crucial to make sure you drink adequate water throughout the day, particularly before and following any regular physical exercise. Keeps your muscles and joints in best shape and promotes your general energy levels that let you be active and involved in the things you most like. The notion of being able to play vibrantly with grandkids, take a stroll in the park, or just save your life's little pleasures motivates us to give hydration first priority. It's more than simply a health advice, it's a commitment to live. Frequent health visits to keep strong and healthy legs, since a joyful and active life depends on. We negotiate the complexities of life, and frequent health checkups are rather important as they offer vital understanding of the state of our muscles and bones, acting as a preventive step on our path of health. Our bodies change with time, most of which go unseen. Many people may first be unaware that problems such as decreased bone density or muscle atrophy are subtly continuing until they show up as either stiffness or worse, and regular risk of falls. Lets doctors evaluate your muscular strength and bone density and general physical condition, allowing you to better grasp your leg health and fitness. These tests usually incorporate basic exams and evaluations like physical examinations or bone density scans. Tests that offer priceless understanding of your body's aging process. Depending on these assessments in healthcare, providers can provide individualized advice based on your particular requirements, which could include recommendations for particular activities meant to increase your muscular strength via dietary changes, improving your nutritional intake, or vital supplements such as vitamin D or calcium to support your bone strength and mobility. The knowledge acquired from these checkups enable you to actively and with intention control your health and turn possible hazards into chances for personal development and improvement. From someone who has seen cherished family members negotiate the complexity and demands of aging, and I have learned to really relate to, like Edward, my granddad values the need of maintaining leg strength and general mobility. Was a passionate walker who delighted much in the small pleasure of strolling among the surrounding natural beauties, would often tell tales of his exploits, stressing how each action he took demonstrated his vigor and spirit. Witness serving him modify his lifestyle to keep his independence was both inspirational and enlightening. It taught me that aging should not mean giving up the activities we like. Rather, it may be a great chance to learn about our bodies and how to treat them deliberately, and caring, including dietary and lifestyle adjustments, is about protecting not only physical health but also the ability to live life on our own. Is about being able to participate happily with grandkids, starting fresh excursions, and enjoy hobbies freed from the constant worry about physical restrictions. This viewpoint offers greatly changed my attitude to well-being and health, stressing the need of proactive treatment and the amazing ability of little continuous adjustments. I totally think that the path to keep strong legs and a healthy physique is very personal and distinctive. It is not one size fits all experience for every person, discovering what speaks to you, whether it's a certain workout program a dear friend loves. The secret is to keep consistent. A daily schedule or a nutritious recipe can help you greatly increase your drive. Constantly listening to your body and changing your strategy as necessary, interested and open to trying new things. Recall that the road to wellness is much about the emotional ties we create with ourselves as it is about the physical results. It's about honoring each step taken, every moment and every bit of energy saved for the trip ahead. Finally, the path of health and wellness is about appreciating our own histories, realizing the changes associated with age, and reacting to those changes with grace and purpose by pledging frequent hydration, medical checkups, and a good attitude that will not only help us to keep our leg strength, but also improve our general quality of life together. Let us foster a community that appreciates and helps each other on this road, giving knowledge, encouragement, and the insights derived from our common experiences. The health road is one ideal trip traveled with compassion, awareness of, and great regard for the amazing resiliency of the human spirit. The need of mental physical health as we gradually progress in age gets more important than merely preserving our physical condition. We also need give our mental health top priority. Well-being of the body and the mind is closely related. So, a good attitude may significantly affect our general physical health, especially the strength and vitality of our legs, which are so critical for our movement and independence. Is rather amazing to contemplate how our perspective on aging could influence our experiences. Many studies have proven repeatedly that those who have a positive viewpoint often participate more actively in physical. Maintaining important muscle mass and bone density requires this active participation, which helps us remain strong as we get older, and foster a good attitude is a trip worth starting that will enhance. By use of mindfulness and meditation, these effective instruments are not just trends, but also lifelines that can drastically lower the stress and anxiety that so often clouds our heads and adversely affects our body's stress. Specifically can have negative effects on our physical condition that result in problems including raised aided blood, hypertension, tiredness, and even chronic pain. Setting aside only a few valuable daily minutes dedicated to concentrate on our breath and clear our brains might result in significant mental clarity gains and emotional resilience. This newly discovered mental power can be a source of physical drive, motivating us to be active and profoundly involved in the vivid tapestry of life that passes by. Using in our daily lives, mindfulness techniques such guided meditations into or deep breathing exercises might establish a haven of peace among the daily grind. I discovered that even a little period of peaceful meditation may change my whole day to produce a sense of calm that permeates my physical activity, and the link between mental, unquestionably, clarity and physical vitality help a calm mind foster a physique not only able but also motivated to travel and investigate social ties. And our emotional and physical health depend on community engagement just as much as our need to be social active. The friend, family, and community group warmth and support are. These relationships are priceless not just for emotional support but also for the inspiration required to keep active. And imagine the delight of belonging to a walking club, attending a yoga class, or engaged in events at a community center. These chances go beyond simply cheering our spirits to enhance our life and build strong relationships. Social contacts may be a great motivation, pushing us to participate in physical activities, maintaining our spirits high and strong legs by means of laughing among friends during a light-hearted game, or the group's shared will in a fitness session generates a feeling of friendship that enhances our experience. Study points to those with strong social ties not only make one happier, but also show better rates of chronic illnesses and lessening of improved lifespan. Take into account the emotional elevation resulting from group events. When we surround ourselves with encouraging people, the combined vitality and shared excitement may be contagious. People who are more inclined to challenge themselves to remain active, explore novel activities, and savor life to its best, whether it means a leisurely walk in the park with friends or an energizing dancing class. These times of connection at the community center greatly affect our general state of health, so the function of technology is really important. In active aging in the digital age, technology may be an amazing friend in our search for vitality and health, especially in relation to preserving leg strength and general wellness. In the age of fit trackers and online exercise programs, we are given several tools to be active and track our development. These creative tools have the power to change our attitude to fitness, increasing its enjoyment and accessibility than it has ever been possible. Using fitness trackers previously can be a game changer in keeping consciousness of our regular exercise levels. These smart gadgets can monitor our heart rate and steps, and even sleep habits that provide priceless insights about our general state of health. The simple act of everyday monitoring our development and setting step targets might inspire us to get moving more and adopt an active lifestyle. I have found that viewing daily step count acts as a little prod. Whether I'm climbing the stairs instead of the phone or getting up and walking around, I pace. Elevated internet fitness programs also provide a wealth of materials. Designed especially for elders, picture doing guided exercises emphasizing strength, flexibility, and equilibrium, everything from the convenience of your house, whether it's engaging in a virtual yoga session or strength training. These training sessions help us to incorporate consistent exercise into our everyday routines, therefore enabling a feeling of success and empowerment. The ease of obtaining excellent exercises at home might make a major vary in our capacity to remain dedicated to our health objectives, particularly on days when leaving the house feels demanding dietary supplements for late health, whereas a balanced diet provides the foundation for good health. Sometimes calls for further dietary assistance to keep. One smart move is to investigate the world of supplements for excellent leg strength and general vitality. Especially for those of us with dietary limitations or other medical issues, see a healthcare provider. Provider on the appropriate supplements might result in notable nutritional friends like calcium, vitamin D, and omega-3 fatty acids can be quite important. Maintaining bone density and as we age depends on calcium sustaining our muscles and bones. Our bones naturally becoming more brittle, vitamin D helps our bodies absorb. Calcium is really important for our diet as it helps us efficiently. Often included in fish oil supplements, omega-3 fatty acids have been related to lowered inflammation, supporting joint health, and maybe relieving pain. However, it's important to approach supplements under expert direction and with careful deliberation to make sure they fit our personal demands. A health care professional may assist customize advice depending on our particular health state and dietary patterns, guaranteeing our optimal decisions for our well-being. Hydration and its effect on muscular performance. Lastly, let's not undervalue the relevance. For best muscular performance, one must keep well hydrated. Joint health. Dehydration can cause joint stiffness and muscular cramping. Our mobility and general quality of life are hampered. Hence, it's a basic yet effective habit to develop to keep a water bottle close by, to gently remind yourself to drink water often over the day. Often and include hydrated meals like zesty oranges and delicious melons. Crisp cucumbers can help delightfully improve our intake of appropriate hydration. It not only satisfies our thirst, but is also important in controlling body temperature, lubricating joints, and making sure our muscles work best when we're healthy. When we are hydrated, we feel more motivated, focused, and ready for the day. Furthermore, it can boost our cognitive ability and mood, thereby facilitating our ability to negotiate the difficulties that arrive with aging, adopting a whole attitude to health as we travel through. The relevance of keeping strong legs and general health grows especially in the several phases of life. Above all, especially as we become older, adopting a comprehensive approach to health implies realizing that our mental and emotional state is entwined with our physical one, every element impacting and improving the others. This all-encompassing perspective inspires us to see beyond basic physical wellness and think about how our mental and emotional state add to our general vitality. By including these key components into our everyday schedules can greatly improve our level of life, letting us really enjoy and engage in the things that provide us happiness, connection, and a feeling of direction. Starting with awareness and mindfulness, a comprehensive strategy calls on us to pay attention to our body and identify the messages they provide, react with care and intention. It's about establishing an atmosphere that promotes health, whether via deliberate eating habits, physical activities we like, or developing good mental habits. Picture starting every day with this attitude creates the groundwork for a firm purpose to care for your body and mind, as well as thanks for this active and rewarding life, guiding us to establish reasonable objectives and assist us to feel better linked to the surroundings and ourselves. One of the foundations of a good health journey is the development of reasonable and attainable objective setting. Clear health goals provide not only inspiration, but also a compass to help us along our road toward your health objectives. May take several shapes. Maybe you want to exercise a specific daily count of steps, raise your weekly workout schedule, or pursue a new hobby that piques your curiosity. The beauty of having personal objectives is found in if you are still viewing this movie and find their capacity to be customized to your particular lifestyle and capabilities to be these teachings are helpful. Kindly leave 3 below to let me know you are still here with me when you set realistic objectives. You design a road plan for success, beginning with deconstruction of more ambitious goals into more reasonable benchmarks, like if you want to walk 10,000 steps per day, starting with 5,000 steps, and progressively rises as your endurance grows. This slow growth helps to minimize overload and promotes a feeling of every milestone attained marks a modest achievement that acts as a stepping stone guiding you toward your ultimate health goals while developing your confidence and excitement for the road ahead. Enjoying little. It's important to stop and honor every little triumph along your health roadmap. Victory. And recognizing your progress, no matter how small, reminds me much of your commitment, resilience, and dedication to your well-being. Every forward is evidence of your not just physical prowess, but also of your strength, endurance, and unbroken spirit. Picture finishing your first week starting a new fitness program, or at last savoring a nutritious meal you make for yourself. These events are celebrating milestones, is appreciating the work rather than only crossing the finish line. Celebrating these successes helps you to develop discipline and bravery required to bring good changes into your life. Confidence and motivates you to press forward, kindling a fire within to keep aiming for your objectives with energy and passion. As we draw to a close our investigation of preserving strong legs and general health as we age, ask yourself to consider the thoughts we discussed today. What most connected with you? What we would love to hear from you kindly you feel can actually improve your everyday life? The comments. One important lesson you want to use going forward from your experiences and ideas, not merely enhance our community, but if you liked this video and found it inspirational for others on their health journeys, beneficial, kindly leave your remark below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us disseminate important information and enable more people to. Thank you for joining this road. Adopt a whole approach to their health and well-being, and we look forward to running across you in our upcoming video.